What are you doing there, sissy?
Stretching it out.
But do you have to make the noise?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. So we decided to do this video because sometimes we don't have included stretches at the end of our other exercise videos, and we want you to be able to know how to stretch. Sometimes you won't stretch, and that's not good.
Right.
So you can always just kind of refer to this video after any other of our exercise videos.
Yeah, because these are some of our favorite stretches, and they're simple ones.
Mm-hmm.
So no matter where you're at, on what fitness level, beginner, intermediate, whatever,
Yeah.
you got this. So we're gonna warm up the muscles a little bit
Yes.
with a 60-second jog. So put 60 seconds on the clock, and let's jog it out.
Do it.
I'm excited about this one, Jen, because anytime when I'm really lifting a lot or running a lot, any kind of exercise, a good 20-minute stretch, 15-minute stretch,
That's all you need.
Nice.
Yeah, it is really nice, and it's really good for you because you won't get injured. You're less likely to get injured if you're doing this. So we want you to not get injured.
Yeah. So this will be like circuit style.
Yeah.
We'll do arms. We're gonna stretch out your chest, your back, your legs,
All of it.
all of it.
Yeah, you're set if you do this one.
Right.
And the reason that we're warming up right now is because stretching when you're cold it can be harmful. You can hurt yourself because your muscles don't really stretch that well when they're not warm.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And let's say you just did a Fit Looks Different video and you're already warmed up. You could do this just as this nice
cool
low
down.
jog. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna cool down.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start with some arm. Okay, so put your left arm out, and we're gonna put it over.
And it's a
Little biceps, 60 seconds, and go. We'll switch
At
arms
30.
At 30.
Yeah,
This is one of my favorites.
it's a good one.
Especially, Jen, because I love working my arms. I'm all about those arms.
Yeah.
Whether it's doing some bicep curls or whatever.
Just want to be jacked
I do.
on your arms.
I do want to be jacked.
I get it.
Think about it. Like, your arms are one of the things you're showing off the most.
That's true.
So
It's a good point.
to stretch it out.
Yeah, it's true. And if you, well, I'll tell you this in a minute. Here we go. Stretch the other one. If you kind of like put your, shoulder down a little bit more, you're gonna feel it more. That's something I like recently learned, because this stretch feels good either way, but if you can get even more of a stretch, gotta do it.
Yeah. And Fit Looks Different, which means even your stretching can look different.
It's true.
Because not everyone is as flexible as somebody else. Like, I'm not as flexible as this one over here. So don't feel bad about that. That's okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Shake it out.
Yeah.
Now we're going to do the triceps. So left arm up.
Here we go.
Grab that elbow and feel the pull right here. We stretch it, start that clock, and we'll switch again at 30 seconds.
Yeah. This one you really can feel like right away, especially if you have worked your arms, which I have recently. So.
So now
Feeling
you're
it.
feeling good, right?
Yeah. Yeah. It's like a pull. If you're feeling it pull, that's a good sign.
Right.
Not too much, but.
Yeah, just enough where you can feel it. Oh, and this is stretching is you just do a big inhale and exhale.
And you do want to breathe with it too, because that's going to help with all the oxygen and the warmth and
Switch arms.
all the stuff you need for your body to really have a good stretch. And I can't not move. So like when I'm stretching, I have to move around, and people are like, you need to calm down. But
It's okay.
it's fine.
Everyone's unique. That's the thing.
That's true. Also, a good thing about stretching is it usually does calm you down. So doing it before bed, if you just do this video before bed, that can help you sleep too.
Yes. All right. Shake it out. Okay, now we are going to clasp those arms behind our back. So we're gonna do one of these, 30 seconds, and go.
And if you can't clasp your arms, that's fine. Just kind of do this. But make sure your chest is out.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Jamie's still making her noises.
I gotta make noises, and Jenny has to do her
Move around.
moves.
Yeah, it looks different.
Exactly. So if you're new to Fit Looks Different, it's all about figuring out what's right for your body, whether it's an exercise or what you're eating or how you're stretching.
Yep.
All right, check it out.
Here we go.
Okay, now we're just going to we're gonna open up the abs and put your arms straight up. 30 seconds, and go. I don't think people take enough time to stretch after they work out, and it's so important.
Yeah.
Because usually you don't have enough time, you're thinking, okay, I finished my 30-minute circuit, like, I need to be done, I gotta get to work or whatever I gotta get to. So really take time and enjoy this stretch, because it's your time.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's true. And it's worth it.
yes.
All right.
Shake it off.
Right.
Now, we're gonna go to the wall.
Yep.
And we'll start with our left, because we've been doing that, I suppose.
Yeah.
Put your left arm on the wall. We're gonna stretch it out. 60 seconds on the clock, and go.
So you're kind of like trying to go against your arm, I guess. You'll feel it pull.
This is one I usually don't do, but
It's
it's a nice one, yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those that you kind of forget about, or people just don't know about it.
Right.
But it's a good one.
Utilize what's in your around you, in your space.
Because you usually have walls.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't. But yeah, this one you feel right away.
And switch arms. Now I get to look at your really cute haircut that you got.
New.
So sassy.
For noticing. But I miss my long hair. That always happens when you cut it.
When you chop off your hair.
Yeah.
And then when you go to wash it and you're like, oh, I have way too
I
much
have no hair. Yeah, it's weird. But
Happens.
also, speaking of showers, if you feel like I have no time to do this, do it in the shower because it's warm. So
Yeah.
your body's gonna be warm and kill two birds with one stone.
I know.
Boom.
Stretching in the shower is nice. Okay, now we're gonna go into a cobra pose.
Yeah.
So get down on your tummy, and then you go down, and you kind of stretch it up like a cobra.
Yeah.
And if you can't get all the way up here, this is not feeling right for you, just do a little
Whatever
stretch.
you can. Yeah. 30 seconds.
Yes. Go.
You'll feel it in your back too, which is awesome.
yeah.
Because I love my back exercises. Gotta do it.
Yeah.
But if you look up, that's gonna stretch more too.
So you can figure out if you need to like clean your ceiling or something.
Looks pretty spick and span to me.
Yeah, it's pretty nice in our little studio here. Oh yeah, this is a good one.
Yep. I used to do this in my physical therapy for my back, so it's definitely a really good one.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Here we go. Moving on to our back exercises. So we are going to do. What are we going to do?
Can't remember that question.
Let's do the one where we are down on the ground. This one you've probably heard of before. I used to do it a lot in volleyball.
Oh, yeah.
So you're just laying down, and you have one foot. Let's do the left because we keep doing the left foot.
Okay.
So your left leg just goes over your right as far as you can, and just kind of grab it. And we'll start 60 seconds on the clock, and go. And at 30 seconds again, we're gonna switch it up. Switch to the other leg.
See, you knew what exercise, which
Yeah, we got it. I'm just so zen right now.
I know.
With the
I feel that.
exercises, right?
Yes.
It's great. And this one is also kind of a stretch for your legs too. If you can do stretches that work numerous parts of your body, even better.
Yes. Exactly.
Yeah. And if you want more of a stretch, just kind of move your foot up more.
Switch
If you
legs.
can, yeah. But you don't have to. I'm gonna kick you in the butt on accident. But just putting your hand there is kind of like, I don't know, yeah.
Yeah.
It does the job.
Yeah. Gives a little extra.
Yeah.
oomph.
Yeah. If you want to do the noises, yeah. It does. This used to be like my favorite part of the end of a volleyball game because I would do it all the time.
Oh yeah.
Volleyball, you use your back a lot. Right.
And up.
Awesome. So while we're down here, we're gonna get up and do.
We're going to do our downward dog.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So for downward dog, some people don't know necessarily how to do it. You want your feet more than hip width apart. Your hands are gonna go down as far as you can. If you need to be out a little bit more, that's totally fine. But the point of it is you wanna try and put your heels on the ground. And it's gonna pull, but that's a good sign that
Right.
you're doing it right. So
Yes.
30 seconds on the clock, and go.
And if you just want to be here,
Yeah.
touching your knees, that's the nice thing about stretching. It's one of those things where you can track your progress,
Exactly.
of how flexible you're getting.
Yeah.
In fact, I know that my husband was going through physical therapy, and he was working to touch his toes, and after a few weeks, he was getting there.
Yeah.
So it just is one of those things where some people are really flexible and some are not. And it's interesting too because I know that some people that are 5 foot nothing can't touch their toes, or
Yeah.
if you're 6'4" or whatever. So
Right.
it's just it's
different.
all different.
Yeah.
All different body types.
And it does. You get progress the more you go.
Yeah.
So don't feel bad if you can't do that right now. All right, so now we're gonna get back on the ground, be on our backs, and what you're gonna do here is just put your knees up to your chest and kind of hug them. So 30 seconds on the clock, and go. I took a yoga class in college, and this was one of my favorites because
Yeah.
we do it at the end, and I would almost fall asleep, so.
It's nice.
It is it's very zen.
The other thing I like to do when I'm stretching, because it's at the end of your workout, is think about all the things that you just worked on and feeling proud of yourself.
Yeah.
I think that's so important, is to tell yourself, hell yeah, I just did that.
Yeah, it is very important. Motivation. All right, moving on to our legs. We're gonna do a quad stretch. So we'll put 60 seconds on the clock and we'll change legs at 30, but we're just gonna put if we can.
Oh yeah.
Just put our foot in our hand. Oh my gosh, starting with our right leg and go.
And here's a situation, if you can't do the balance, go to the wall.
Yeah.
Hold on to that wall. There's no shame in that.
Right, and that's another progress thing. You'll get there.
Yes.
If you need to put your hand out, that kind of gives a little bit more balance, and just focus on one thing.
Yeah.
Put your eyes on one thing. That helps a lot.
That does.
But it's hard for me to not move, so I'm pretty sporadic about it. If you're all fancy and whatnot, you can go forward. I can't yet, so.
Well, we gotta switch legs.
Okay, we're
anyways.
doing great.
And sometimes I'm definitely better
On your right leg.
My left leg
Oh.
is down.
Yeah.
You would think it would be because I'm right-handed.
Yeah. Well, sometimes it happens. Some people are weird.
So I'm weird. Well, they look different. It's okay.
We're doing
We
good.
knew this.
Don't laugh while you're stretching. It doesn't help.
Yeah. But it gets the abs going.
There you go. Okay, so now we're gonna do a calf stretch. So you're gonna put your toe, we'll start with the left, toe up against the wall if you have one, heel on the ground, and just kind of lean forward. So 60 seconds on the clock, and go. If you're not feeling it enough, lean forward more. And yeah, you can put your other foot back. I really like working my calves. Like, I'm the weird person that looks at my calves, and that's the only reason I wear heels.
Those help.
They do. When your calves are popping, you just feel good about life. You know?
I know.
Yeah.
It's true.
Do calf raises in the shower. No big deal. My roommate in college used to make fun of me because she was like, I swear you're gonna fall and I'm just gonna hear you.
Oh. Yeah, be careful if you're doing calf raises.
No, because I have strong calves, so I'm fine.
Yeah. Okay, good point.
It really works. And also, if you're not feeling this one too, make sure that your toe is like enough onto the wall, if that makes sense. If you need to put more of your toe up, that's fine too, or less. Just feel it out. Your body's gonna be different than anybody else's, so. Perfect. Now we're on to my favorite one. So this is just gonna stretch your hamstrings. So feet wider than hip width. It can go as wide as you want to. Feel this one out, and you're just gonna go forward. So 30 seconds on the clock, and go.
Again, if you're not as flexible as this one over here, it's okay.
Yeah.
Wherever you feel that stretch, you just go to that point where it feels good.
Yeah. And don't try to get anywhere, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Because if somebody else is doing this and you're like, I absolutely have to do it, don't hurt yourself. If you can do this, that's awesome. You're gonna get to the point that you wanna be. Just take it slow.
Right.
It's a process like all the other stuff.
Exactly.
All right. So that's the end of it. You're all stretched out. Now you can go take a shower and get ready for your day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we will see you guys next week.